Alright, then the very last thing we have for this is we have a special set of promo cards. Now, this is 4 of 12. So you could potentially buy up to 3 of these sets if you wanted to collect all of them. I don't know if each 4 are always going to be the same or if it's just a random 4. But we have a foil version of A Hero Lives, a foil version of Super Vehicle Jumbo Radio. So those are just foil versions of some of the cards. Bubble Man, and a foil version of UFO Fighter Rights. So, pretty cool. Whether I guess you want to buy this set 3 times to try and get all 12 of these at minimum 3 times. But this is kind of neat because now I have like another copy of UFO Rider, so I can now play this right off the bat with one person playing a Jaden deck, one player playing a Cyrus deck right off the bat. So that's kind of cool. I get that extra thing. Plus, I have another bubble map. I want to add some of these. So, it's kind of a neat way to get some of those. I don't know if these 4 are going to be the same in the next 4. So, if there's like 3 packs of 4, or if they're just random between all of them. So, you might buy the same one multiple times. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So, they have the Academy deck you can buy. They have some other ones that came after this one. I don't know the names of them off the top of my head. Plus, I've seen booster packs as well. So, you can pick them up and you can get stuff for some of the other characters. Usually each booster, I think, is themed after 2 to 3 characters. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't do Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards too often. I think the last one I did was the Advent Calendar. Just because I don't collect Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. But I do enjoy looking at them. I do enjoy going through this stuff. You know, cool things to look at. Cool artwork. Brings back some memories of stuff. So it's kind of fun occasionally to go through these. If you'd like to see more Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, hit me up in the comment. Let me know. Maybe I'll try and pick up one of the other Speed Duel decks. Maybe I'll try and pick up some packs. I don't know if I'm going to buy too many of the new stuff. But these little themed ones where I could at least potentially sit down and just play a game if I want might be more interesting to me. Yeah, again, hit me up in the comment. Let me know. Check out my other videos. Anything else you'd like me see me check out, I also like to hear. See you guys later. Bye. Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to an unboxing for the Justice League, part of the Metax trading card games. I have previously done both videos for the Batman set and the Green Lantern set. And I found the Justice League. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Now we have the starter decks. We're going to go through that as well as we have a booster box. So it's going to be a little bit long video. Normally booster boxes I might break up into 2, especially the starter deck and a little bit of rule explanation, but I don't feel like I'm going to get a lot of views if I do a second video, so we're just going to do this all in one. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on every single little bit on how the game is played, but I do want to just do a quick overview of how the cards work, so that while we're going through them, you understand. If you already know how to play or don't really care, you just want to see what's in these sets, go ahead and jump forward a little bit. So we do have a 50-card starter deck. It's going to feature part of the 218 base card set, 60 commons, 40 uncommons, 40 rares, 4 crosswords, 2 ultras, 72 starter deck cards. So we have a 40-card pre-constructed starter deck, and 10 random parallel rare cards. So interesting. So I'm going to guess every starter deck is the same. I didn't buy 2 to find out, unfortunately. But, so the base of the game is we're going to have our, I don't want to zoom in too far, so I'm going to bring up the instruction book, is we're going to have our various characters who are going to play and do battle with each other for victory points. So we're going to have our play mat here, which says draw a discard pile, battle zone, character zone, victory points, and then meta total. So how do you actually win? It says, attacking with your character cards, leads to gaining victory points, collect 7 to win the game. So it's like essentially kind of like reverse life total. So instead of knocking your opponent down X number of times, you have to hit them X number of times to gain 7 points. So each character is going to have a bunch of different things on them. Not all of them are going to have everything. But up at the top corner here will be like what set they're from. Justice League. We have Batman. The version is the Dark Knight. There's obviously going to be several Batmans. It'll say if he's a hero character. There might be other ones that say they're other things. I'm guessing you probably have like villain characters. Might not have any in the Justice League starter set. You know, So there is that. And then up at the top here, we have MP. I'll zoom in a little bit, which is your mega points. So mega points are what you use to pay for other cards. So typically, all the character cards will have positives. So as you play them, you're going to gain points for playing characters. You can have up to 10 at a time, and then use them to spend other points. And at the bottom corner down here, we have up to 3 stats, either red for strength, blue for, I think, intellect, and then, yeah, intelligence, and green for special, or probably like mega genes. And they're going to be various numbers, so usually one will be higher than it doesn't have to. Not every character is going to have all 3. So, for example, if we have Batgirl here, Barbara Gordon, she only has 2 of them. Some characters might only have 1. This just basically shows what traits they're allowed to fight in or defend with. So Batman's going to have more things to be able to do than other characters. So pretty simple there. We have a set number at the bottom, starter 55, Justice League. Then we have sometimes symbols over here, which will be different effects that are triggered. If it's a triangle, the effect is used when it comes into play, so it's an in-play ability. If, like Batgirl, we had the infinity symbol, that's a constant effect. And then sometimes they have a purple circle ability. I'm just trying to see if I can find a card here that has one of those. There might not even necessarily be one in the base game. I don't see one. Yeah, so some of them might have a little purple circle on them, which will look like that. Which is how when you may push a character. What's pushing a character? In most game terms, it means to turn them sideways, and then prep means to turn them back up. So if you're playing something like Magic the Gathering, it's tapping and untapping, but they apparently have the rights to that keyword, so everyone else has to find a different thing. Other games, they're exhausting them, and readying them, or, you know, various other terms like that. So then the next card we have is a special type of card. We have event cards. So these all of them up at the top, usually a big full art picture. They can have other effects on there as well, but they're going to also have a potential MP value on them. So these are kind of like one-time coming to play abilities. They're going to come in, do something, and then go away. So this one doesn't earn you any. To play point blank, it's going to cost you 4 MP, but it has a little bit more wordy ability. And that's kind of how that works, right? So each one's just going to have a little bit more words or less words, or more or less effects depending on which one it does. And they're like your one-time event. You play them, they do something, they go away. And then these are played during your planning steps. You begin your turn, or like your main step of the game. You play these cards. Then you have battle cards. These are where you do all your damage. And we could have a very simple one like Strength here, which has doesn't give you or take away any MP, and it gives you 4 strength value. Now, you can only play this as long as your hero has at least 4. So again, if we look back at our characters, Batman only has 2. So Batman cannot play a strength card. He doesn't have enough strength to do that. We need someone like Superman or someone else. Batgirl, on the other hand, does have 4, so she can play this card. So the numbers do dictate also what you are allowed to play and at what level. There are other ones that are going to have special effects in there as well. So we have another like generic kind of one, which is intelligence, which gets you 3 MP for playing it, but it only gives you 1 attack damage. So it's kind of like which way do you need to go. A little bit of attack that. And then we do have something like a special one, which will give you 6, but it costs 2 to play. And then some can also potentially have a bonus effects and things on them as well. Again, I don't think the starter deck had any with effects in them. They're trying to keep it a little bit simpler. Yeah, so it's basically you're going to play these during your battle phase. And then some cards will have a showdown, only be used when you're attacking. Some will have a shield, only be used when you're in defense. Some cards can have more than 1 stat. These cards act as wild cards. They count as 1 stat type is listed on a card all the time. To battle with multiple stats, character must have the appropriate rank value in at least 1 of the types. And the cards can be ranked 1 through 7. So, yeah, pretty simple. Alright. Then we have our steps. So we have a prep step, which is prep any push characters, turn them vertical again, draw a card from your deck. Plan step, you may play one character card, maximum up to 3 in play. Activate push effects on character, play any emotive event cards. So cool, you have to play some different cards there. You play a character from hand, place it in your prep area on the table, adds MP to your mega total. Characters not pushed the same way when they come to play. You can also activate character's push effect, or play event cards by paying its MP and use its effect. During the battle step, where you'll be able to declare any attacks and attempt to gain victory points. Your turn ends after the battle step, and your opponent takes your next turn. Collect 7 victory points. How do you attack? Alright, so this is the very important part of the game. Declaring an attack requires a character to push, so they can't use their different ability. And you also can't push on your first turn, so they can't attack the turn they came into play. You also play battle cards. They're usable by that character. Declare an attack, push the attacking character, and move it to the battle zone. After that, character in the battle comes to the front zone, is using its effect. Declare attacks in this manner one at a time until finished. Keep in mind the character cards cannot attack the same turn they come into play. And after you have finished declaring attacks, your opponent may assign defenders. Character is pushed to not defend. So again, if you use them abilities, you can't defend. Defending also requires a defending character to play one battle card to be usable by that character. So this is kind of interesting. There's lots of combat games like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, or Magic. You just attack, and then the other player can either just block or you attack one of their specific characters. Here, you are attacking. They can choose to block if they want, like Magic, but you have to have a battle card in your hand. So at all times, you're not going to want to necessarily play all your cards because then you might not be able to use them on your defending phase. Move the defending character to the battle zone, align with the attacking character card, because they could opt to attack with, let's say, 2 characters, and you have to decide which one you want to block. And all blockers are declared. So, it'd be kind of like this. So, here we have Cyborg and Alfred are going to attack with these 2 cards, and then the Joker's defending with their battle card in this particular one. After your opponent has finished assigning defenders, when attacking character is defended, its battle card attached to the defender is damaged. Simultaneously, defending character's battle cards attached to theirs. So as long as you're doing damage, you're going to assign it. So this doesn't even compare numbers. So it's not saying, oh, I played a card of 7, you played a card of 3, that you are necessarily doing any more or less damage, or you're going to beat me in a battle. Someone blocks, they can block as long as they have a card that can block. So that number doesn't really make that big of a difference for terms of actually comparing each other. What it means is there are different ways to KO your opponent's characters. The damage attached to a character card includes a number of different stats equal to or greater than that character. So if a character card has 3 stat types, it would be KO'd by having battle cards of each stat type attached to it. So Batman could get KO'd if someone attacks him and defends against him with a red, or attacks him with a red, a blue, and a green. So they just need to hit him 3 times with 3 different cards. Now, on the other hand, if your opponent keeps defending with blues, it's going to take a little bit longer for them to defeat. We got HP KO. Damage attached to a character card has combined values equal to or greater than the highest ranked card. So alternatively, they could play enough of any color cards that equal 7. Now that could be like a 2, and a 3 of all blues, or it could be a blue and green, or some combination in that order. And then, yeah, so here we're showing that, like, Superman, he'll get KO'd if he has a green, a blue, and red. So it's a 3, a 1, and a 7. So they're very weak cards, but he needed to hit 3 times to be able to take him out. As opposed to, like, the Joker, he only needed 2, because he only has 2 stats on his. This scenario here is he only needs 1 equal to his thing. So a character playing a higher one, like Superman, for example, can play like a higher 7 over here. But someone played a 6, he only needs 1 6 to take him out. So yes, although a weaker character can play and still damage, a higher level character, like they can put 1s and 2s and 3s on Superman, they need to do 3 attacks versus someone could play 1 high card and take out a guy in 1 hit. So that's kind of the interesting part of this game. And then Getting 4 would be if they receive 1 battle stat. A character card having 1 battle stat is KO'd by having 1 of any color. So Alfred only has 1. He's going to take damage 1 regardless of what. So it doesn't matter if it's going to match his color or not. And the same thing here. The maximum range is 6. Although the 6 does match his other 6, it doesn't have to. It just has to match his color. So a single rank 6 battle card or a rank 4 and rank 2 battle cards would take him out. So you could have 2 of any colors. Then scenario 5 is a character with a maximum rank of 5. A max rank of 5 HP is killed by having battle card with total damage of 5 or more. So he has 2 reds on him. So if he had a red and green, it would kill him. So you have 2 reds, but either one is 4, but they equal up to 4. After card's KO'd, discarding a card. After damage dealt, any attacking character not defended against gains 1 victory point. To gain a victory point, place the top card of your opponent's deck face down in your victory pile. So that's interesting. You're actually taking cards off your opponent's deck and you're gaining them. You're just not gaining them. You're just setting them on your side of the table. So they're losing cards from their deck every time they get hit. Other big thing to note is team attacking. Whenever you declare an attack, you may perform a team attack by paying 5 MP to link a character card to a lead attacking character. You may link up to 2 characters for a total of 10 if you have up to 10 saved. Must all have a stat type that matches the battle card being played. So if you're playing a strength, they all have to have a strength card that they can use. A character card cannot link to a team attack in the same character's play, and a linking character requires a character to push. Team attacks may only be assigned to 1 defender. If the team is not defended against, you still only gain 1 victory point. If the team attack is defended, compare the combined value of the attacking battle card plus the corresponding stats of any linked character versus the combined value of the defending battle card plus the defending character's rank in that stat. If the attack value is equal to or greater than defending, the total gains 1 VP and then damage normal. So this is any other way to damage. So this is basically saying I could, quick way to say this, I could attack with both Batgirl and Batman, and let's say I'm going to do the blue category. And it gives me 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, no, it's not giving me 12 attack. What it does is, let's actually go with the red, because I have a red card here. Let's say I attack with strength 1, and Batgirl is my lead character, right? So she has 1 attack, and Batman can add his 2 attack to it. So it makes really more sense to do it the other way, but whatever. Yeah, so basically then Batman now attacks. Now I'm attacking with a total of 3 red. And then now this is compared to the opponents, whoever's blocking, to their battle card plus their attack stat. So you can kind of combine some stuff, get some team characters up. You can only have 3 in place. So it also makes use of that. Having less characters, but it's a different way to gain VP, because as long as you, if your stack is higher, you win, and you're still doing damage. So yeah, that's basically, there's some other keywords and some interesting stuff there that we'll get to, but let's go ahead and jump into the deck itself. Alright, so I don't know how they have this organized, so we're gonna just 1 sec. Alright, so another thing before I took the cards, they will have this Metax. So again, I had the, so previously I'd done the Batman and Green Lantern sets. They also have some other ones, you know, like Attack on Titan was one. I don't know if they came out with any others. But you can mix and match all of them together, of course. Alright, so we're going to start with Batman. So the only reason I was redoing this, they had a deck just kind of randomly shuffled. I just want to put the cards together so we don't have to look at the same one 5 times in a row. We're going to start with Batman here, the Dark Knight, which we've been looking at already. I'm not going to read all his stats off just for sake of trying to keep the video moving, but he has the ability to come into play to push target character. And we get 3 copies of him. We get 2 copies of Robin, the Boy Wonder. This is, Timothy Draco, looks like when he's almost in his Red Robin outfit. So he has push, or come into play, draw cards until you have the same amount in your hand as your opponent. Nice. We get 3 copies of Nightwing, Dick Grayson, who has ongoing ability, whenever this card leads a team attack, gain 1 VP. Nice. This is a great way to gain some VP. And then we have 3 copies of Batgirl. So those are our characters we're going to get. And she has this. This card may link to a team at attack for 0 MP. Now, the question here on that, I guess, for rules-wise, would be, can I team attack with 3 characters then? The rule says you can only do it twice, but that's because you can only have at max 5 MP, or 10 MP, so you have 5 for the first one, 5 for the second one, and you can't go above that. I would argue about the fact is that means you could definitely link with her as an additional team character, because it's not costing you anymore. That was the only really restriction, because you only had X number of MP points. Alright, and then I think we have 2 copies of all the rest of the cards, so I'm not going to keep saying that every time. We have some event cards. We have Don't Go It Alone. You may link to a character this turn for 0 MP. With the Justice League on there. We have ones with the Riddler here. It says Upper Hand, draw 2 cards. And we have Point Blank. Draw 3 cards and then discard 2 cards from your hand unless you discard a character with a rank of 7. Cool. So if you get rid of a higher cost card, you get to keep all your cards. Otherwise, you have to discard 2 of them. A little bit risky, right? But if it succeeds, you can go really good. You get extra advantage of having more cards in your hand. You'll all over Queen Green Arrow there. So we have some generic strength cards in here. None of these have special abilities. They didn't put in the starter set. We have strength of 1. We have some Nightwing battles on here. We have a strength of 2. We have a strength of 3 with Batgirl. And then we have a strength of 4 with Constantine. And then we have some intelligence cards with a couple of the Batman, and looks like a Green Arrow and a female Red Tornado. We have intelligence, level 1. You kind of see this is interesting though. So if we look at just as a comparison here, so the level 1s are going to get you MP. They don't give you much battle strength, but they're going to give you MP to play other cards. And then we get to level 2, they're going to give you +2, so it goes down 1. And then we get to level 3, it'll be at +1, so it keeps kind of going verse. And then when you hit level 4, it's at 0. So basically, the higher your attack strength is, the more MP it's going to cost you. So playing lower level 1s won't cost you MP, but then you have, because you have to, or you might have to play lower ones to gain MP to play higher ones later. Because now here we have intelligence. This jumps up to intelligence 4. Bat Family's going to use intelligence more often. We have 5, which now costs -1. So then 6 would cost -2. So we have a 7, which costs -3. Then we have some special cards. So we have 2 copies of Special, which is just the 3rd stack. I was thinking Special meant it did something extra, which is the 3rd stack. So we have some green ones, which are 1s. We have a 4, and then we have a 6. Yeah, so that's the starter deck. Very simple. Every starter deck, I'm guessing, is going to have the exact same cards. They all listed at the end. It started at, like, card number 50, and it goes up to card number 70. So that's kind of interesting, because I think it said there's 200 cards in a set. Yeah, so it's... Yeah, 55 through 70, so it's interesting that they're right in the middle there. So unless maybe there is another 50-card, 40-card pre-constructed deck. So unless there's another set that has a different one, which might be. I guess I'll have to find out later. Then it did also say it had 10 premium foils. So we're just going to take a quick look at that. You just have some extra foils. You'll probably see some of these in the packs. So we have a new Robin. We have an intelligence +5. A strength 2. A Nightwing. An upper hand. An intelligence 4. Strength 3. Batgirl. Special 4. Intelligence 7. Oh, we did have another Robin. So we had 3 of each character. That one got shuffled into the end. So you'd have 3 of each main character and then 2 of each other card. And now it looks like all the foils are all the same ones from the starter deck. So I'm guessing they're always going to be the ones in there. Awesome. Let's go ahead and head into some packs. Now, I have a full booster box here. So we'll see how much we get out of there. Well, I'll probably do like with maybe some of my other unboxing videos. I'll probably go a quick my pause in the middle. You guys won't notice it. But yeah, so then we can go ahead and we do that, and then you guys can, I can kind of see what we're at, maybe see how many we're missing, and maybe I can kind of skip some of them. So 218 card base set, 60 commons, 40 uncommons, 40 rares, 4 cross rares, 2 ultra rares, and a 70 card starter deck. Yeah, so there must be other starter deck stuff, because we only had a 40 card common one. So I wonder if one of the other starter decks has Superman cards in it. Kind of curious, because now I wish I would have known that and I would have maybe bought more than one. Oh yeah, look at here. 1 of 4 themed pre-constructed decks. Oh crap. So yeah, I'm guessing all the strengths and stuff, some of them might be the same or overlap. Interesting. So I'm going to be missing a bunch of cards there. So that's kind of interesting to know as well. Alright, we're going to jump into our packs. So here's what our packs are. We have 12 cards per pack. I'm not sure how the rarities in here work. Okay, so this is one of the ones where they do rares in the middle. So we have 4 uncommons that are at the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 commons, so that's a total of 10 cards there, and then the last 2 are rare, which are right in the middle. So we'll hit the rares in the middle. Unfortunately, I'm not going to keep reshuffling every pack for that. We're going to start here with a special card, or strength, rather, which has a battle card with an extra effect in it. So during the attack phase, this attack can only be defended by a character with a maximum rank of 5 or less. Nice, so you can only defend against lower level characters. This can be helpful in team attacks. There's a good old death stroke there. Rise from the Ashes event. Search your discard pile for a character and place it into your hand. Nice. I'm gonna try and remember. That's Firestorm, of course. Probably Jason Roosh version. Or no, Ronnie Raymond version. I'm not for sure. Some of these are alternate. I don't know who this guy is. Has a defense ability. Till the end of the battle cards cannot be attached to the character using this card. Interesting. So your opponent can't attack battle cards. Oh, so like damage. Cool. We have a villain character. We have Scarecrow, Jonathan Crane. Whenever this character pushes to attack, your opponent loses 2 MP. It's not bad at all. Intelligence. Search your discard pile for a battle card with a maximum rank of 2 or less and place it into your hand. Firestorm, our nuclear man. Push to KO. KO this card to KO target character. Sacrifice card, not bad. Alright, I'm gonna flip over these. We're gonna look at the uncommons. Not always do this. I'm gonna try to if I remember, but I might not. We have Harley Quinn. So far, we're getting lots of villains. Whenever this card is KO'd by a KO damage during the battle step, gain 1 VP. Interesting. So it should be if it gets 1 of each type. So as long as so this is a good way to choose her to block for each different type, trying to hopefully, hey, you're going to lose her eventually, at least get a VP out of it. We have Transfer of Power. Use the when play effect on a hero card, then draw a card. Nice. And Supergirl, Kara Zor-El. Comes to play, each player reveals their hand and discards all events revealed. Ooh, that's mean. And then we have a special battle card here with, or I keep calling it special because it's the Superman versus Lex. Strength, Intelligence, and Special at a cost of 4. So you can use it for any of the 3 at 4. So it's kind of helpful to fill up your deck with that. Our first rare is actually, it says an XR rare. So I think this is a cross rare. Which I think they said were 4 of in the deck. I don't know what makes it so special. But it says Wonder Woman, Princess Diana, Themyscira. Constant, whenever a character's push effect is activated, negate the effect, kill that character, and then KO this card. Interesting. Now, I only wish it said may. It said you may negate that and do it, but basically, I mean, someone could come in, activate a push effect, and it's forcefully getting rid of her as well. And then we have the Joker right from the book there, Clown Prince of Crime. Each player shuffles their hand in their deck and draws the same number of cards back. Cool. Not bad at all. Alright, let's hop into pack numero 2. We're going to start with some more villains. There are a lot of villains. General Zod. Drew Zod. That's an interesting version of Zod there. When you control only villain characters, your opponent's constant effects are negated. Ooh. Like Wonder Woman's. A cheetah with strength. Defend if this card kills a character, gain 2 MP. Nice. Put that on your opponent. Martian Manhunter, John Jones. Ongoing, this card may use any battle card when defending. That's pretty powerful. We have a Dark Side, using Omega Beams. Defend when draw a card for each character with a rank 7 in the battle zone. Even if they're not fighting you, just gets extra cards. Cool. We have Injustice, the Injustice League. Oh, this is Injustice Forever storyline. Characters all effects until the end of your next turn, draw a card. Intelligence of God, draw 2 cards and place a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck. Hawkman, Carter Hall. Enters play, each player draws 2 cards. We have a new Batman, the Dark Knight, push target character. So how do his stats, just as a quickie, how do his stats compare to the starter deck version? I am just curious. So, his is, oh, it's the Dark Knight. It's the exact same card, just with different artwork. So that's kind of cool. So if you get the starter deck, you're not, doesn't look like maybe you're not losing out on any cards. You just might be getting alt art versions. Kind of neat. Might make you not want to buy the starter deck then. Although so far I haven't seen any of the basic cards. But again, you have a battle card that does the same thing like this as an effect. That might be better than not having one without one. Here's an Aquaman during Flashpoint. The Flash during Flashpoint, actually Aquaman and Wonder Woman. Attack can not be defended. Our last uncommon is Victorious. Gain control of target character. Oh, so you can steal your opponent's characters. Interesting, but it costs 9 MP to do that? That's nuts. Oh, we have another uncommon. Did we already accidentally put our rare down? No, so maybe there's 4 rares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 commons. So, 7 commons and 4 rares. So that's your 10 cards, and then you get 1 rare. But you might get, I got a cross rare that replaced one of my commons. Cool. Okay, that's interesting. I thought you got 2 rares per pack. Strength in numbers. You perform a team attack during this turn, draw 2 cards. And then we have special. So I think we had strength in numbers in the base set too. Right? There's an event card. Did we not have that? Point blank. Don't. Oh, we had Don't Go It Alone. And we have a special too with. I am not. That is Lightning Lass from Legion of Superheroes. Give me a sec to catch on who it was. If you have played another battle card with a maximum rank of 5 or less this turn, draw 2 cards. Interesting. These are really neat abilities here. Alright, if you're gonna have a special card of 2, for example, I think, though, the difference is going to be is some of these other special cards cost more. So, like, this one here does minus 2 MP, but gets your special ability. So why would you not use that versus this, which has minus 3 MP? This is clearly a better card. So I think the other specials sometimes might be a little bit better. Than the starter deck cards. I think the starter decks are just enough to get you going or to help fill out your deck. But we'll see. Alright, we have this guy right here. Definitely looks like a Wildstorm villain versus a typical DC character, but we have Strength. The next battle card you play this turn has its MP cost reduced by 2. Echolocation. Look at your opponent's hand and choose a card. Your opponent discards that card. Battle with Vibe. This Cisco Ramon. This character cannot be used by a character at a rank of 6 or higher. Deadman, Boston Brand. Oh, his White Lantern version. Interesting. So we're getting all the way into the Darkest Night series. Place this battle card from your discard pile into your hand. Nice. Resurrection. An Intelligence 6 with a -1. Look at your opponent's hand. Disgraced. Tail target character with a constant effect, or draw 2 cards if there are no characters with constant in play. Strength. If this character is used by a hero card, you may discard an attached battle card. Another strength card. Your opponent discards a card from their hand. This is an alternate reality. This is Earth 2. And this is Multiverse. They're fighting what I want to say his name is Deimos. We have another Point Blank. So same as the other one, just now with alternate artwork. Very interesting. That was our rare card, by the way. Again, I'm just going to probably end up cycling through them by accident. We have our uncommons. We have Crypto the Superdog. Ongoing at the end of each player's turn, that player draws a card. Passion for the Hunt with Huntress and Lady Blackhawk. Search your deck for a battle card and place it into your hand. And then we have Green Lantern Hal Jordan, who has a push ability to let you draw a card. Very interesting. So we're only getting 1 rare per pack, though, and there's 40 rares. That means you have, and not counting cross rares and ultra rares, means you have to buy at least 40 packs to get everything. That's kind of a bummer. Like this, there should always be like 2 per pack. Although in a box, I'm getting 24, so I'm not going to get all of them in that sense. We have Bane, Professional Criminal. Discard the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. Specialism, Hal and Sinestro. Discard the top 2 cards of each player's deck. Hawk Girl, Sierra, or I'm trying to think of what her other name is. I can't think of it. Defying Gravity Ninth or Ninth Metal. Negate effects would move a card in a discard pile to a different zone. Intelligence attack can only be defended by characters with the intelligence stat. Birds of a Feather. Each player draws 2 cards. Strength. Beast Blade Raven. This character uses cards a maximum rank of 5 or less. Draw a card. We got a foil in there. Combat Master with Ra's al Ghul. At the end of your next turn, your characters may use any battle cards to draw a card. Uncommons, we have another Zod here. Discard the battle cards, attach this character. All battle cards attach this character using this card. Neat, so basically a heal effect. Push and Pull. Poison Ivy. If you control at least 2 characters with a maximum rank of 5 or less, draw 3 cards. Brainiac. Collector of Worlds. Except that's not Brainiac. That is Ruin. Who's from the Green Lantern comic book, because he's clearly collecting Green Lantern rings. So that is pretty funny that they put the completely wrong image on their card game. Kill a different character to control a game 4 MP. Victor Stone, Cyborg. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards from your hand. So there's the thing, if we have 4 decks, starter decks, each one has some of the cards. I'm going to guess Batman, Superman, Cyborg, and Wonder Woman. So you'll probably get this Cyborg in one of those sets. That's why I like conserve though. If there's 4, that's 12 characters. That could be a lot of the heroes in here. Here we have Aquaman, Arthur Curry as our rare. This card cannot be targeted. So we have yet to get a Superman card. We've gotten all the other main Justice League cards. Characters. We're going to get one of my favorites, Diana Lance, Black Canary. Negate the effects of target character until the end of your turn. I haven't gotten, like, really any duplicates, though, so far for being only 4 packs in, but that's still not bad at all. Wonder Girl, draw a card. Leap into action. Search your deck for a hero with a rank of 7 or a battle card with a rank of 7, place it in your hand. There's Brainiac for you. Search your deck for a battle card with a rank of 5 and place it into your hand. You see, a lot of the card effects are going to be having stuff like play a lower level card, gain extra bonus, right? So you're doing lower level stuff, you can gain bonuses by playing smaller cards. They're going to get KO'd quicker, but you get extra bonuses for them. Or you have stuff like find a higher level card, but you have to spend extra points to do it. So it means you have to play some smaller cards. Mr. Freeze, Victor Freeze. Character in the rank of 7 have their effects negated and cannot be defended. Strength, you have Superman, and not sure who this guy is. Next battle card you play has its MP cost reduced to 0. Which is good if you're trying to play a high, like a big one again, so you don't lose that negative. Got Amanda Waller, the Wall, the Thing at adventurous version of her. Your characters may link to a team attack for 0 MP on the turn they enter play. Our rare card is Ingenuity Flash from Earth 2, Jay Garrick. Discard your hand and draw 5 cards. Upper hand. Oh, Old School Riddler. Draw 2 cards. We have another Intelligence here with Clarion. Neat. Target attacking character, KO that character at the end of the turn. Perilous. Character not attack until the end of your next turn. And Blue Beetle, Ted Cord. Oh, nice. That means you're getting a booster gold at some point. You may play another character with a maximum rank of 5 or less. Cool. So maximum rank, I'm guessing, means adding everything together. Let's see if they had a list, anything that said that specifically in here. Does not really. Yeah, I might have it listed somewhere in the rule book, but I would have to probably add them all. Like, search through it, but I didn't say specifically max rank anywhere. Alright, we have a Bizarro here. Each player discards a card from their hand. Absence of Fear. Your opponent shuffles their hand into their deck, then draws 5 cards. Lex Luthor here. With the top 3 cards of your deck, and place them on the top or bottom of your deck in any order. Alfred Pennyworth, the Butler. Place this card on top of its owner's deck to search your deck for a character and place it into your hand. Katana. Draw a card, then discard a card from your hand. Reinforcements. Shuffle 2 battle cards from your discard pile into your deck, then draw a card. Yes, we did get Wildstorm stuff. Here we have Grifter. Your characters enter play may attack this turn. Uncommons, we have Mega Superiority. Attach a battle card from your hand to target character. Batgirl, Barbara Gordon. May link to a team attack, so the same as the other Barbara Gordon we had. Another special card, but this one will value 5. If this card's using a team attack, draw 2 cards. Hey, there's our Superman. He gets to draw a card. And then our rare for this set is With Friends Like These, Power Girl and Harley Quinn. Mimicking their outfits, kind of funny. All characters with damage attached and shuffle those attached battle cards into their owner's deck. Nice, kind of like a good clearing field card. Alright. Resurrection of Power. KO any number of characters you control, then draw a card for each KO character this way. Yes, if you have a bunch of characters about to lose, it'd be a great way to, like, just quickly refill your hand instead. We have Strength for battle. Each player draws a card. Ra's al Ghul, the Demon's Head. You may play a character from a discard pile with a maximum rank of 5. I think maximum just means your highest stack is that level. Special there. Oh, there's the opposite side of that card where we had Superman and this other guy battling or fighting together. If you have less MP than your opponent, gain 3 MP. Our first duplicate, I believe, is Combat Mastery, although it was a foil before, but still kind of funny. If you control Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, draw 3 cards. Neat. That's a fun little mechanic. Foil of Lex Luthor, as a foil rare even. CEO of... Is it CEO or DEO? It is CEO. Sometimes they're a little bit different. KO target character with a rank of 7. Our uncommons... Unexpected turnaround. Turn all characters to their owner's hand. Some of these board clearing effects are pretty cool. Solomon Grundy, Cyrus Gold. I love that it's like the animated series version. Everything else has been like the gritty comic books, and here's just like super. It's not Super Friends, but it's like definitely in that vein. This card can only be KO'd by 8 points of damage. Nice. He only has 1 stat, but he's gonna take a lot to take out. We have a Doomsday Strength. Discard top 3 cards of your deck to push 2 target characters. Earth 3 Superwoman, Lois Lane. This card is used by a villain character. Place a card from the discard pile on top of its owner's deck. And our rare is Zatanna, Magician. At the beginning of your turn, shuffle this card into its owner's deck to shuffle target character into its owner's deck. Neat. So you get rid of them, but they're going to come back. Cool. Alright, let's hop into the next pack. We have a Superboy. Yeah, so again, we had how many commons and uncommons? We had 60 commons. So there's a lot of commons in this set, and 40 uncommons. So we might not be running into too many duplicates for a little while. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs in. 8 packs in. We have Superboy Con-El. Choose an attached battle card, then return it to its owner's hand or discard it. Intelligent. No, just a sec. Does this say? Yeah. So why would you turn it to your hand instead of discard it? Because you could choose your own. So like you know you're gonna lose a battle, and maybe you're not worried about defeating that other opponent. Maybe you might return it to try it again. Intelligence with Felix Foss. Shuffle a battle card from your discard pile into your deck. Overboard. Discard a character from your hand with a maximum rank of 5 or less. Then to draw 2 cards. Oh, Courtney, Stargirl. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck, then draw a card. We have a regular Poison Ivy, Pamela Isley. At the start of your turn, gain 2 MP. Starfire. Negate the effects of character until the end of your next turn. Our foil card is Don't Go It Alone. So we've already seen the regular version. We got the starter deck version. Now we got another one. And look, then we got the uncommon regular version of it too. That's pretty funny. Robin, Boy Wonder. Drawing the same amount of cards in your hand as your opponent. Interesting, because this shows a different Robin on there too. Because our other Robin, Boy Wonder, what's that version? Might be the same Robin. Both might be Tim Drake versions. Which is interesting. It show like 2 completely different outfits. Not just like a different pose. Neat. Joke's on you. Place 2 battle cards from your discard pile into your hand, then discard a random card from your hand. Interesting. She might even discard one you just got. And there's a new Nightwing with Dick Grayson. We already have his from the starter deck. And then we have Strength, Intelligence, and Special. Your opponent gains 1 VP. Yeah, so far, it doesn't really seem like getting the starter deck. I mean, it's worth it in the sense you want to sit down and play immediately because you have all the cards you need to play. But, like, for a collector purpose, I don't see any reason to get it other than maybe if the battle cards without the special effects on them. That's the only thing I don't know aren't in there. But yeah, if you're trying to 100% the set, yeah, you're definitely going to have to buy it for those. Plus the alternate artwork on the cards. But if you're just trying to gain cards for playing, unless you need more, you know, booster box might be a lot better option. Alright, we have Starfire Coriander. Attach a battle card with a rank of 7 from your discard pile to target character. Ooh, just straight up damage. Intelligence. So these are the new Titans. Whose name I don't remember. So they're from 52. They're in the Titans comic book. Shuffle a character from your discard pile into your deck. Lose the battle to win the war. Return an attached battle card to its owner's hand, then shuffle this card into its owner's deck. Interesting. You got Superboy fighting against, I want to say that's Brother Blood. Target character cannot be defended this turn. We have Red Tornado. I don't think we have a duplicate hero. I don't think we have an actual duplicate card. We've had the 2 foils. We've had the unfoils for. Red Tornado is John Smith. When this card gains VP, draw 2 cards. Another Superboy. Search your discard pile for a battle card with rank 6 or 7. Place it in your hand. Battle Frenzy. At the end of your turn, draw a card for each battle card played this turn. Power Girl is pissed. Strength Intelligence Special at a cost of 1. With the Fatal 5000. With Parallax right there. Not Parallax, not Atomic X? I forgot. Persuader? I know it's a P name, I think. If you gain VP from this attack, you may pay -1 MP to return this card to its owner's hand. Not bad. Power Corrupts. Attacks from target character cannot be defended this turn. Ooh, Yellow Lantern Parallax version of Sinestro. Intergalactic Criminal. Next time your opponent would draw 1 card, skip it. Followed up by Green Lantern Rebirth. Shuffle 3 non-event cards from your discard pile into your deck. And our rare card is Black Adam, 10th Adam. Discard a card from your hand. Yeah, I am honestly surprised we haven't started getting a ton of duplicates. You know, like most games, like a couple packs, and I probably would have gotten like, oh, this looks like the pack I just opened. Now I'm going to say that I'm going to keep getting them, right? Intelligence. With the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck, and place them back on the top in any order. Alright, so now we're going to start getting some. We had Zod, we had Cheetah, we had Martian, we had the Omega Beams, we had Injustice, we had Grog. Our rare card, I accidentally played it. Showdown. Each character chooses a character card under their control, then KOs all other characters. Green Arrow, but we have Connor Hawk instead of All Over Queen. Emerald Archer. Attach a battle card with a maximum rank of 5 or less from your hand to target character. A different Ivy. Draw a card. Sway of Hand with Zatanna. And Constantine there. Look at your opponent's VP pile and choose a card, then swap this card face down with chosen card. Interesting. So I'll be honest, I think you have to keep in mind they might like turn it sideways or something so you know which card is which. And then we have Vixen, Mary Macabre. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards from your hand, draw a card. Alright, I got 2 more packs and I'm halfway through the box. So I'm going to do is after that, I'm going to do a quick pause on my side. And it'll just resume instantly for you. But I'm going to kind of go through and add up to see where we're at, to see how many commons, uncommons we're missing. Because now we're starting to get duplicates. Then that way we can kind of see, oh, I got all the commons. I'm missing 3 commons. We kind of know what we're keeping an eye out for. We have Intelligence. Search your discard pile for a battle card with a maximum rank of 2 or less and place it into your hand. Another Firestorm. Strength in numbers. You may perform team attack this turn. Draw 2 cards. I think that was the same as the starter deck. Another Batman. Another Flash, another Aquaman, and our new rare is Enrique, or Indigo 1. The Indigo Lantern. This attack gains VP, gaining additional VP. Some of these are pretty devastating, right? When you only need 7, and I haven't seen any way to reduce your opponent's VP. There's ways to, like, mess with their MP, mess with cards in their hand, mess with their table presence, their deck, but nothing that actually directly affects anyone, like, hey, this character loses a VP, or you get to draw 1. The only one we've seen it touch the VP deck was that when it swaps it. But all his act does is let you use one of your opponent's cards. Alright, we have that card we've seen, Echolocation, Vibe, Deadman, the Bat Family, look at your opponent's hand, Disgraced, a foil special with a, let's take probably an alternate Batman there. We'll be seeing that one though. Former psychiatrist, with Harley Quinn we've seen, Transfer of Power, now we're getting duplicate uncommons, Supergirl, special battle card, and then we have the Flash Starlet Speedster. This card may attack on the turn it enters play. Alright, so I'll have a little quickie pause here, so we'll jut in the thing, and then we'll come right back. Alright, so I did some quick counting. I have all 60 commons. I have 39 of the 40 uncommons. I'm missing the hero card number 60, so I'm not sure who that's going to be. And then rares, we have 12, because we had one per pack. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have the 12, so one per pack. And then there's 40 of them, so I open up all of them. If I get no duplicates, I have 24. And we have one of the cross rares and no ultra rares. So, hey, we're doing pretty well. If we get that one uncommon, we'll skip doing all the uncommons. We'll just look at rares. Lots of videos I keep cycling through because I'm not sure. Because usually I just count the number of commons. This time I actually sorted the entire set out, looked number by number. Because I wanted to be sure. Because I'm just going to skip all the commons from now on since we know we have them. And we're just going to look at the rares and uncommons. And once we have that last uncommon, we'll just look at the rares. So we should be able to fly through this pretty quick. With that being said, I actually did buy a second booster as well. I wasn't sure what we were going to have for what we had. I'm going to probably, a booster box. I'm probably open up those 24 as well. Because by the time I get to that, I'll probably just be looking at the rares. It should fly by pretty darn quick. Yeah, so the only other thing I just want to point out quick, just for anyone that's completion's sake. So the commons are sorted out by heroes, villains, events, and then battle. And then the battle are in 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s. But it's not necessarily a even amount for each color. So there's a 1, 1, 1. There's a double 1, a 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So they're not necessarily like one of each color. Just always to keep that in mind. And then the uncommons are sorted the same way. Then it goes heroes, villains, events, that. And the same thing with the rares. So it's an interesting way to sort them out. Some games we're going to put all the heroes together, all the villains together, and then have rarities mixed. This game sorts it out by rarity. Very interesting. Because that's why I was originally trying to sort them out, and I was sorting them out by card type instead of just by. And I realized I gotta sort them by. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna sort. I'm gonna sort them by commons, uncommons, and by card type. So I did pretty well. All right, so we're gonna jump into our first pack again. We're gonna skip all of the uncommons, and we're gonna go right into our rares, or our uncommons. And once I find number 60, I'm gonna go ahead and set that aside. So we're gonna keep kind of flying through these, and then we're gonna have our first rare, which is Deathstroke, Slade Wilson. KO target pushed character. Nice. That'll teach you to push around your own characters. Alright. So we're going to set these guys down here. And we're looking for a hero uncommon. So there's our Wrong Brainiac again. And our other rare is Strength with the Parademons. I always love the one from Secret 6 is always my favorite one. Draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards from your hand. Nice. Alright. Uncommon. Batgirl. There, another Superman. Our rare is Come and Take It. Play a character event card from your opponent's discard pile as if those were in your hand. Ooh, that's fun. That's always a fun little ability because that way you never know what your opponent might have cards that you don't have access to. Or you didn't put in your deck, obviously, so that's pretty cool. Our next bunch are Superwoman, Doomsday, Solomon Granite, so it'll make me laugh, Unexpected Turnaround, and our rare is Intelligence with Not for sure who that is, because that's not Oracle. Draw 3 cards and place 2 cards from your hand on top of your deck. Interesting. A lot of stuff with that, like, gotta just draw a card, or there's draw 3 cards and get rid of multiple of them, which is very interesting. Alright, who do we have in our next one? We're still looking for that last uncommon. And I believe they're in alphabetical order, right? So our top uncommon right now is Batgirl. So it's probably either an A or B name. So it's probably, I don't know if we have an Aqua. We already have an Aqua, because there's only one of each version. Might be an Aqua Woman, maybe? Mara. Atom, could be. Another B. Not a lot of B before BA. But our rare in this set is John Constantine, the Occult Detective. Negate all when played effects and stays out. Cool. So yeah, some of these guys you're going to see you're going to play, and they're just going to be kind of sitting there as defense cards, right? You're going to have to attack or block with them, but you're going to play them a lot for some of their extra effects as well. Alright, so we have the 5,000, Dark Side, Sinestro, or Rebirth. I guess technically I should pay attention, because it could also be, I assume it was a hero we're missing. No, we have to be missing that. So I think oh yeah, because it's 60 cards, right? So we're actually missing a common. Dang, I'm going to have to jump back to the commons. We're missing card number 60. So I just realized that. Our last uncommon, wait a minute, 58, 59, 60. We have all the uncommons. And then we have we have them all then. Because I assumed I was missing card 60. It was just behind there. Never mind. That is my bad. So we're just going to look at rares then. That'll make these packs go a little bit quicker. Alright, so we have Special Strength. You may discard a battle card from your hand to draw 2 cards. It's Power Girl. Cool. Alright, that's the problem with not double checking well enough. As I did not catch that, and I guess I already had them. They were just in the wrong order. So I was thinking, like, yeah, that's probably weird, but just probably they're 2 cards stuck together. Yes, we have everything. We're just looking for some rare cards. Awesome. So, alright. Now I'm just going to leave these guys up here since we're probably going to have a foil Con-El. And then we have the unfoiled Lex Luthor, which we've seen before, but KO target character at the rank of 7. So again, technically our 3rd duplicate rare, but because it's a foil to non-foil version. We have this pack, we have Inherent Weakness. Attach a battle card from your discard pile to a target character. Nice, to give someone extra damage. And then that's nice because it could be the last color they need, could be their final attack, so it could KO them. Very cool. Oh, we got a new strength card with Undead Aquaman, Black Lantern Aquaman. Defend at the end of any turn, KO any characters that team attack this turn. Nice. Shuts down some of them linking characters. We have the Atom. Okay, here I was thinking of an A name. I was thinking Captain Atom, not just Atom. Ray Palmer. At the end of your turn, return target character of the rank of 7 to its owner's hand. Got some nice bounce effects there. We have a foil Jokes on You card, and then we have Teleportation. Turn a character you control to its your hand to return target character to its owner's hand. Neat. Dr. Fate. Alright, last pack of the first box. And we have Knockout. Target or KO character you control to KO target character. Nice. So yeah, we didn't get any actual duplicates of rare cards, so that's nice. So we have 24 of the 40. Now we're going to open up the other 24. So that means I can only get a maximum of 4 duplicate rares to have everything. And then the last 4, like, because there's 4 cross rare, which I think were taking place of commons. So those are fine if I could get those. But the 2 ultra rares, so I don't think I'm going to get everything unless I get one of these ultra rare. But we need to get some more of the cross rares. We have a special foil version of that card. And then we have Doomsday. Also kind of animated-ish. Not as animated as Solomon Grundy, though. Negate the effects of battle cards. Nice, he just comes in and dominates. 7 strength. Strongest there is, but 1 intelligence, because he's kind of dumb. Not dumb, he's just... He doesn't, or verbalize, I guess would be the correct thing to say. Evil Parade, KO all characters. Nice, that's pretty fun. Sometimes a board wipe. And then depending on how bad your board is, like, you just got done defending, you lost 2 of your 3 characters, it might be worth it for you just straight up just take everybody out. You're only losing 1 character, your opponent's losing multiple. Alright, our first duplicate rare. We've already had that one before where they're fighting, again, I think his name is Telos or Timos. Part of the Convergence storyline. We have another foil with Point Blank, and we have our another duplicate rare. We have Aquaman. Alright. So we're down to only be able to get 2 more duplicate rares. I'm gonna have to see if I can track down the rest of where I put the rest of these, the Green Lantern and Batman sets to see how these guys compare. Alright, 3rd duplicate with Ingenuity. We can get 1 more duplicate. And then we're stuck not being able to have a full set. Which we got with Friends Like These. Alright. So, unless we get absolutely no more duplicates, we will not get a full set out of 2 booster boxes, which is kind of crappy. That's why I like some of these newer games, like One Piece and Digimon and stuff, where they had 2 rares in every pack. I like that better because it's just, one, you can have more special rares and like ultra rares and stuff because you have a chance of always 1 card being it. You're always getting 2 rares, so you're getting a chance to build a better deck with rare cards as well. Plus, I don't feel so bad, like, you know, when I get a duplicate. Like, oh no, I got 1 duplicate, but maybe the other one's still good. So there's our 5th duplicate, so we officially are not going to have a full set. Although we weren't going to have 100% full set because of the 4 starter deck thing either. We got another special with Lightning Lass. Yeah, so we're just getting a bunch of duplicates now. This is not good. We need a lot less duplicates. We're going to get a couple. I understood that, but we need a lot less. Alright, we got a foil Deathstroke and just a Zatanna. Only gotten, like, I think 2 so far out of this pack, and we're almost halfway, this box, we're almost halfway through it. Which is not good at all. I don't think we had that one yet. Next battle card you play has its MP cost reduced by 1. Earth Forever Evil storyline. Alright, next pack we got animated series Dr. Fate. The Ancient Lords of Order. You may tail this card to place a ram card from your opponent's VP into your hand. This is very interesting though, because like, I'm always one of the people. It's like, if you're playing a game, like lots of people sleeve. If you sleeve completely differently, that's fine. But putting stuff from your opponent's hand and taking stuff from their area, like flipping it over and using the effect is fine. But when you're actually taking their cards, I'm always hesitant on that because I don't like other people generally touching my cards. Like, if I sleeve them, that's one thing, maybe a little bit, but even still, like, I don't know if their hands are dirty or sticky. I mean, I know we're at, you can play at tournaments and stuff. But with friends, you can kind of like, hey, wash your hands before you play, but you can't say that in public to people. Awesome. Against the Current. Is this Cheshire versus Aquaman? Look at your opponent's hand. If you control a character of the maximum rank of 5 or less, draw a card. Interesting. So it's like 2 different effects that aren't really related. Look at your opponent's hand, and then you get to draw a card. Awesome! We got one of the ultra rares. Neat. So we got at least one of the 2 of them. We got Batman the Caped Crusader. So he loses one of his things, but now he has 7/7. On play, the top 3 cards of a player's deck and discard one of them or return the other 2 in any order. Nice. Then our regular rare is Showdown. Each player chooses a character under control, then KOs all other characters. A lot of board wiping in this. But I don't think this is bad because it's not like, not a game like Magic or Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you have to pay a lot of stuff, or you have to sacrifice one guy or tribute them or evolve them, and you're losing like technically 5 or 6 cards. You know, you're just losing a few turns. We already had Indigo 1. Just double checking to make sure none of them secret ones are in there. Oh, that was awesome. At least 1 ultra rare and 1 cross rare. That's pretty nice. 1 per each box, so maybe that's how rare they are. 1 per box. A foil crypto, and we got the Flash. They attack to turn the anchor play. I think we Scarlet Speedster. I think we had him already. Is there any main Justice League characters we haven't had yet? I'm trying to think. Got Batman, Superman. We have another knockout there. I haven't seen Black Lightning. Might be a possibility. I haven't seen Booster Gold yet. I saw Blue Beetle, so I assume we're in a Booster Gold. Plastic Man. Definitely be one I could see being in this set. Ooh, we got another crossover rare. We got the Joker. Certifiably Insane. Search your deck for Harley Quinn and place it into your hand. Nice. I wish I had more cards that have effects like this. Like, that's one thing I like in games. Like when they have keywords and things that trigger off of playing each other. This game has a lot of stuff where it's just like, look at the value of cards and this card beats this. It's like you could have literally slapped any theme onto this other than DC for the most part, because there's nothing to like. Even again, like you could argue that like this says Harley Quinn, you could change it to like, oh, we're playing Dragon Ball Z with this, and instead it says find a Krillin if you have a Goku card. And I understand that, but that's why I like having keywords on cards, because then it's like I can make a deck like Magic. You can make a bird deck or a goblin deck or an equipment deck or a black or white deck. You can make theming. Yu-Gi-Oh! The same way. You can make hero decks, dragon decks, Blue Eyes, one base just around Blue Eyes, or Dark Magician, drawing specific cards. Fire, ice, or fire, water, different types of element decks. Pokemon is the same way. This one, yeah, just kind of feels a little bit more generic, unfortunately. Which might be why it didn't last more than a couple of sets. We have another Intelligence we've seen. Down to the last 5 packs. I think there's 4 cross rare, right? Yeah, so maybe we'll get lucky and get the other 2. I don't know if the cross rare are supposed to be ones that are like, oh, these theme really well with the next set that was coming out, which would have been Batman. And then maybe the next one themed, Batman might have themed with Green Lantern, I'm not for sure. We have a foil one of those. We have that combination of Justice League, which I don't think I've seen before. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if we've got a proper Wonder Woman. I think we got the cross rare. I don't know if we got a regular version yet. But again, if there's how many rare cards, how many of them are heroes and villains that we haven't gotten. Of course, we're going to drop these down. We got a couple left. We got a new black, or the same Black Adam, not blue, another Black Adam. 10th Adam. We haven't had Shazam yet either. Think about it, we've had Black Adam, but we haven't had Shazam. Our Captain Marvel, depending on who you are, how old you are. Another Constantine. Alright, 3 packs to go. Even just doing the rares, just takes a while to break through all these. Alright, well, we got a foil rare. Cheetah, and then we got that. I don't think we had Cheetah as a villain either. So I was looking at some of the villains. There's not a lot of villains in the set. We've had like Joker, Harley Quinn, Zod, Doomsday. But I don't think we've had a Cheetah as a villain. But yeah, again, there's also the Batman set, so some of them might be more in Batman. Another Deathstroke. We haven't seen any other Teen Titans. That would have been a fun set too. A little mini set with Teen Titans, Beast Boy and Raven and all those guys. Plus a lot of different other Teen Titans. Alright, last pack. We have a foil Stargirl and a Come and Take It. So we did not get a full set, but I'm going to take a quick moment to count and see how many of the rares we did get. So 1 second here. Alright, so our final total ended up being 29 of the 40 rares. So, yeah. Of course, you know, the way, if you buy trading cards, you know, if you buy lots of packs right in a row, you can sometimes tend to get a lot of the same stuff that's similar. So that's why they expect, like, this person to buy 5 packs, this person to buy 5 packs. And then you're in the next booster, maybe if we buy some, that's probably buy full boxes. You got a good chance of getting everything, but you sometimes get a lot of stuff that tends to be the same. And that's what kind of seemed like with this box was when I got to the rares, especially, I didn't really go through the commons and uncommons to see how they landed. But the rares, I got almost all duplicate rares. I don't think I didn't get any new, I didn't get any rares I didn't have in the first one. All the ones for the first box, I got a duplicate in the second box. So yeah, there's that. So maybe it's like if I grab 2 boxes were made right next to each other, that's kind of what happens. Like if I could do buy a box that came out like a month later, I might have a different selection of rares. That just might have been what happened. Yeah, so unfortunately I don't have all of them. I don't know if I would bother to buy a 3rd box unless it was really cheap to try and get the rest of them. Then for the rest of it, we had our 2 ultra or cross rares, which I do like the fact that they are numbered 41 and 44, which means there's a 42 and a 43 afterwards. Or sorry, there's a 45, so there's a 40, a 42, and a 43. So that means there's probably another hero and another villain. But there's no battle or event cards that are the crossroads. That's kind of fun. And then we have Batman as our last card, or second to the last card. There's our ultra rare. We have 1 more ultra rare, which would be probably 46. Yeah, so that's pretty fun. We got at least 1 of those. We got 3 of the 6 special cards, which isn't bad either. What's it saying here? Common, it says also look for randomly inserted cards. Common foil, common unfoil, rare foil, cross rare, ultra, on average, non-base cards are included approximately 1 every 3 packs. So, 1 every 3 packs out of 24 packs would be every 4 packs. Or so you should have gotten a thing. I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I got 17 foil cards all together because they're classified under the same rare as a foil. I do like that these foils, though, take place of a common. That is a smart thing. Again, I wish they would have given you an additional rare for having that many rare. Would have given you a chance to have some other cool cards. But again, I think because they're so generic how they're based, that might not have worked as much. Alright, that's what I have for this video. If you haven't, for some reason, checked out the Justice League and Batman, you want to see some more cards from this game series. Or now if you see these sitting out, you have some idea what the heck they are and whether you think they might be worth picking up. I said they do have an Attack on Titan set I wasn't interested in. I like DC more enough that I'll pick it up. Any other games out there you'd like me to view or look at, hit me up in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. See you later. Bye.